Alright, let's dive into something that might seem small, but could actually change how we interact with one of the most overlooked apps on our phones, Google Contacts. Now, I know what you're thinking, Google Contacts? Really? But hear me out. This app, as basic as it seems, is getting a pretty interesting overhaul, and it's worth talking about. Why? Because it's a perfect example of how even the simplest tools can evolve in ways that make us go, oh, that's actually kinda smart. Here's the deal. Google is testing a new layout for contact profiles, and it's all about decluttering and making information more accessible. Personally, I think this is a move in the right direction. If you take a step back and think about it, our contact lists have become way more than just names and numbers. We've got emails, addresses, birthdays, notes. The list goes on. And the current layout? It's functional, sure, but it's starting to feel a bit bloated. What makes this really interesting is how Google is trying to tackle that bloat without sacrificing the richness of the information. One thing that immediately stands out is the way they're reorganizing the data. For instance, labels, which used to be tucked away at the bottom, are now front and center. In my opinion, this is a no-brainer. Labels are essentially categories, right? So why bury them? Having them up top makes way more sense, especially if you're someone who relies on labels to organize your contacts. It's a small change, but it's one of those "why didn't they do this sooner" moments. Another detail I find fascinating is how they're handling location and weather. Instead of treating these as separate pieces of info, they're now grouped together. So if your contact lives in, say, Seattle, you'll see their location alongside the local weather. What this really suggests is that Google is thinking about how we actually use this information in real life. If you're planning to call someone, knowing it's raining where they are might give you a better sense of their context. It's a subtle touch, but it adds a layer of practicality that I appreciate. Now, let's talk about the About section. Google seems to be splitting it up, moving birthdays into the main info block and giving notes their own dedicated space. From my perspective, this is where things get a bit more divisive. On one hand, having a separate notes section could make it easier to jot down important details about a contact. But on the other hand, I wonder if this might fragment the profile too much. What many people don't realize is that the About section often serves as a catch-all for random bits of info. Breaking it up could either streamline things or make them feel disjointed. I'm curious to see how it plays out. What raises a deeper question for me is why Google is focusing on this now. Contacts hasn't been a priority for them in years, so why the sudden attention? Personally, I think it's part of a bigger trend where companies are realizing that even their most basic apps need to keep up with user expectations. We're in an era where every app, no matter how utilitarian, is expected to be intuitive and efficient. Google Contacts is no exception. If you take a step back and think about it, this update isn't just about rearranging data, it's about Google acknowledging that even the smallest tools deserve thoughtful design. Of course, it's important to remember that this is all based on APK teardown analysis, so there's no guarantee these changes will make it to the public release. But if they do, I'm pretty excited to see how they impact the user experience. In my opinion, the key here isn't just the changes themselves, but what they imply about Google's approach to app design. Are they finally giving their underappreciated apps the love they deserve? Only time will tell. So, what do you think? Is this the kind of update that would make a difference in how you use Google Contacts? Or is it just a nice to have? Let me know in the comments. I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts. And if you take anything away from this, let it be this. Even the most mundane apps can surprise us when we least expect it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.